Hey guys, so you're looking for a great new day pack? We got a great choice coming up. Hey guys, Phil Long here for Sawback Gear. Glad you're here. If this is your first time here, we do videos every week that show you how to have a great and safe time in the outdoors, especially in camping, backpacking, rock climbing, and mountaineering. So if that's something you're interested in, consider subscribing. Hey guys, if you guys are looking for a great new day pack, something to take around either just on local hikes or even to use for school, we've got a great new choice, and that's the Osprey Daylite Daypack. This particular pack is one of the first Osprey packs that I ever bought, and I bought it for two specific reasons. One I'll get into a little bit later, but the first one was I wanted a very small, lightweight backpack. Now this thing weighs in at just a teeny bit over a pound. They claim a pound. I measured it, I believe, a pound and 0.9 ounces. So it wasn't even, a full extra ounce over a pound. But anyway, so pretty close. But one of the things that I really liked about it is it's 13 liters, so it holds a fair amount for its size. So I was kind of impressed with that. It's got two pockets on it. One's a very large pocket at the top, and that's where the basic bulk of your volume is going to be. And the other one is up at the top here. It's got a little area for your wallet, your keys. It's got a little clip and whatnot, which is kind of handy to have. But one of the things that I was looking for is something that I could actually take on a day hike, either down to the beach, in local mountains, that kind of thing. And I wanted it to have a certain amount of functionality to it. So looking at the pack, it doesn't have an exterior stretchy pouch, which I really wish that it would have had, but it certainly wasn't a deal killer. It does have these two stretch pockets on the side. It will hold a liter bottle, although it really, you're stressing it to actually hold that liter. So let me show you what I'm talking about. This is what I'm talking about with that. It is holding it in there. There is no doubt. But I would be worried if you're jostling it around or tossing it on the ground, that kind of thing, when you're taking a break, that it would pop the bottle out. But it does work, and it probably actually works better with something maybe a little smaller or a little bit thinner. But again, now you've got a tall bottle, you're running into kind of the same problem. So it does work, but just be aware that it might be a little bit of a challenge to make sure that it stays inside. Another great feature of the pack is it does have these compression straps at the top to pull in your load a little bit, keep it closer to your body, and it will expand and contract. That'll also allow you to use these side pockets if you want to maybe carry your hiking poles, that kind of thing, and keep it tight up to the side of the pack while you're moving around. The actual straps for over your shoulder, little thin, but again, this is a very small, lightweight backpack, so they function just fine. There's a little bit of padding on them. It's very helpful. It does have a sternum strap. The sternum strap also has an emergency whistle on it. It's a little small. I guess you could use it. You probably want to actually carry another whistle with you, but if in a pinch, it would work. Another thing that I really like about this pack, and matter of fact, most of the Osprey line has this, is an external hydration sleeve. We use water bladders almost all the time when we hike. I never used to like them, but now I love them. Very functional, holds a lot of water, and the exterior hydration sleeve allows you to pull your hydration bladder in and out without actually having to open the pack up and pull it out. Makes that a very nice and convenient way of getting your hydration pack in and out. And it also has this very, very small hole at the bottom, which in case, for whatever reason, if the bladder did decide that it wasn't gonna, stay together, or it got punctured in some way, the water's not gonna flood your backpack and get everything wet. It's gonna actually drip out from the bottom and get your butt wet. So then you're pretty much gonna figure out, hey, my bladder's leaking. That didn't come out right. This pack actually has a back sheet on it too. It's gonna give you a little bit of padding towards your back and also give you a little bit of breathability on your back so it doesn't get quite as sweaty as it would normally. Comfortable, it depends, and we'll get into that in a second. It does have a very small waist strap here. The waist strap itself isn't going to actually carry any weight for you. Basically, it's just going to keep it around your midsection and keep you from flopping around when you're moving around, or maybe you're doing a little bit of rock climbing, that kind of thing. So it is helpful to have that there. So it's not going to take any weight off of your shoulders, but it will keep it from flopping around a little bit. Which actually brings us to the one thing that I really wish that it had is actually hip straps to keep it on your hips. I talk about this in another video. We did a review of the Osprey Talon 22, so we'll leave a little notation up there so you can check that out if you want. And that one actually has the hip belt on it, which keeps some of the weight of the pack off of your shoulders and allows you to keep moving all day long. This one I would never pack very heavy. Maybe with your water bladder, a jacket, some emergency supplies and snacks and whatnot, but that's what it was really intended to be. Love this pack for that reason. And the second reason that I bought this pack originally was because I had every intention of buying the Osprey Aether 70. That pack, I had done a lot of research and I really liked the functionality of that particular pack. But one of the coolest things about this particular pack in conjunction with the Aether 70 is something I'm going to show you right here. This pack you can actually connect to the back of the Aether 70 to give you a little bit more volume and carrying. It gives you a lot of flexibility in the usage of these packs together. So in effect, you could be using the Aether 70 and the Daylite to go on your backpacking trip, carry a lot of gear in, and then when you get there, you don't have to take the Aether if you're going to be doing a summit push or something like that. I don't know that I would use this specifically for a summit push, but if it's a hike-in type of a summit, this would be a great little pack to take with you, again, to take your water, a few snacks, and maybe a jacket. Okay, guys, so my question for you today is, do you have a day pack? And if you do, what kind is it and why do you like it so much? Leave a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And remember, if you like the video, hit the like button for us. And remember to subscribe too if you really like doing these outdoor things and you want to get more information. We'll be doing these videos on a regular basis. We'd love for you to be a part of our community. And as always, this is Philip Long with Sawback Gear, and we'll see you outside.